హలో అండి. వెల్కమ్ టు వారాహి సర్కిల్. ది వారాహి సర్కిల్. వారాహి సర్కిల్ ఎందుకు అనంటే మన షాపు, మన బిజినెస్ ఈజ్ డీలింగ్ విత్ వారాహి అమ్మవారు. అండ్ నా సర్కిల్‌లో నా ఫ్రెండ్స్‌ని మీ అందరికీ పరిచయం చేయడమే ఈ వారాహి సర్కిల్ యొక్క ఉద్దేశం. అయితే నాతో ఉన్నవాళ్ళు యూఎస్ నుంచి వచ్చారు ఒక కపుల్. వెరీ వెల్ సెటిల్డ్ ఇన్ యూఎస్. ఇల్లు, వాకిలి, వాళ్ళ జాబ్, హై ప్రొఫైల్ అన్నీ ఉండి వాళ్ళ పిల్ల కోసమని ఇండియా వచ్చి నాయనమ్మకి, తాతయ్యకి, అమ్మమ్మకి, తాతయ్యకి దగ్గరగా ఉండాలని వాళ్ళు ఇండియా సెటిల్ అయ్యారు. అసలు వాళ్ళ జర్నీ ఏంటి? వాళ్ళకసలు అలా ఎందుకు రావాలనిపించిందో మనం మన గెస్ట్‌తో కనుక్కుందాం. హాయ్ శోభ.
హాయ్ అర్పిత,
హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
ఐమ్ డూయింగ్ వెల్ అండి. మీరు
ఎక్సలెంట్, ఎక్సలెంట్. సో నేను చెప్పింది కరెక్ట్ కదా? యూ హ్యావ్ సెటిల్డ్ వెరీ వెల్ ఇన్ యూఎస్ అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ కమ్ టు హైదరాబాద్. దట్ టు నాట్ యువర్ హోమ్ టౌన్. యువర్ హోమ్ టౌన్ ఇస్ బెంగళూరు అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ కమ్ టు హైదరాబాద్. టోటల్లీ డిఫరెంట్ అట్మాస్ఫియర్ వైజ్ అన్ని రకాలుగా. సో హౌ లాంగ్ ఇట్ టుక్ టైమ్ ఫర్ యూ టు అడ్జస్ట్ హియర్ అండ్ హౌ వాజ్ యువర్ జర్నీ?
అంటే దేర్స్ అ లిటిల్ డిఫరెన్సెస్. అంటే ఐ వర్క్డ్ ఇన్ ఐటీ ఫీల్డ్. అక్కడ ఇట్స్ మోర్ సిస్టమాటిక్. సో ద ఫస్ట్ 2 years was very difficult to get adjusted to the people because a little different environment. The reason for coming back was we thought it will be best for my daughter Aisha to grow up with the Indian culture and with the grandparents. So if we are working there in US, it's back routine of working, earning money, and then back same thing, and the kid will grow up and probably in some nanny care or daycare. We thought it will be best for her to have this origin, and that's why we moved back. That was the original plan. But I've worked all my life. I couldn't be quiet. సో ఏదో ఒక చేయాలని చాలా ఉంటుంది. అంటే వాట్ డూ ఐ డూ సిట్టింగ్ హోమ్ హోల్ డే అని అట్లా. సో అలా ఆపర్చునిటీ చూసి ఐ డిడ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ రీసెర్చ్ ఆఫ్ ఈ కంపెనీ చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది, ఈ బిజినెస్ చేస్తే అలా అనేసి. అలాగే పాప మాకు లేట్‌గా, షీ ఈజ్ ఎ లేట్ బేబీ. వి ఆర్ మచ్ ఓల్డర్. సో వి థాట్ తనకి లిక్విడ్ మనీ లాగా ఏదో వచ్చే అట్లా ఉంటే బావుంటది అనేసి. వి హ్యావ్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ బట్ విల్ షీ మేనేజ్ ఇఫ్ ఎనీథింగ్ హ్యాపెన్స్ టు వన్ ఆఫ్ అస్ అని అట్లా. అలా ఇన్వెస్ట్‌మెంట్ పోర్ట్‌ఫోలియో చేస్తామనేసి అలా మొదలయ్యి ఒక ఆపర్చునిటీ లాగా ఇదొచ్చింది. సో దట్స్ హౌ మై జర్నీ స్టార్టెడ్ ఇట్. అండ్ దిస్ ఈస్ వేర్ ఐ
That's how
యామ్
you entered in
ఎంటర్డ్ ఇంటూ
insurance industry.
ఇన్సూరెన్స్.
Excellent. And what is the motivation for choosing this business అనేది నువ్వు చెప్పావు. And can you elaborate a bit more?
Yeah, sure. And the same time as I was saying, I didn't want to go into an employment because the working culture of US lagani ikkada koncham difference, and timings wise also it's more different. So I didn't want to work all my time, when I have a young kid. So I didn't want to spend like 12, 15 hours just to work on it. So I wanted some kind of flexibility, but at the same note, be very committed to whatever I take up. అని అలా మొదలయ్యి ఐ స్టార్టెడ్ లుకింగ్ ఫర్ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్. ఐ వెంట్ టు లాట్ ఆఫ్ బ్యాంకర్స్ టు హెల్ప్ మీ విత్ దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ లుకింగ్ ఫర్. ఐ నీడ్ దిస్ మనీ అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు బీ needing it, and what do I need to get the money. నాకు కరెక్ట్గా ఐ డidn't feel I was guided properly. And the same note, I found this opportunity of starting it. The guy, he was saying, if your own investment, if you do it right now, you will get certain money. ఏమీ చేయట్లే కదా, సో లెట్ మీ ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ అని అలా మొదలై I started up taking up this career as a full time. సో నాది లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్లో అయితే కూడా వాట్ ఐ డూ ఇస్ ఇక్కడ బిల్డింగ్ లీడర్ లాగా కొంచెం బిల్డ్ చేస్తాను టీమ్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఐ డూ.
ఓకే. అయితే ఇన్సూరెన్స్ అనగానే ఫస్ట్ భయపడతారు. నాకైతే అదే భయం. ఎందుకంటే దే కమ్ అండ్ స్పీక్ అబౌట్ ఇఫ్ ద పర్సన్ ఈస్ నాట్ దేర్. సో ఇది కొంచెం కొంతమందికి భయం ఉంటుంది. వాట్ ఈస్ ద మిస్కాన్సెప్షన్ వాట్ పీపుల్ హ్యావ్ యూజువల్లీ వెన్ యూ సే అబౌట్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్?
అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనకి ఇండియా పాపులేషన్ వచ్చి 150 crores. దీంట్లో మనం చూస్తూ ఉంటే కవరేజ్ వచ్చి ఇట్స్ లెస్ దెన్ 10%. అంటే ఫియర్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ అని హౌ మెనీ పీపుల్ యూ సీ అరౌండ్ యూ ఇస్ పాసింగ్ అవే. ఇట్స్ ఎ వెరీ రేరిటీ. Maybe very rare which happens. Our thing, what we are thinking is, if you're financially contributing to the family, you don't want your family to suffer. So danikani just have first the protection. It's just not the life insurance. We also look at other part of it also. The main motto is, of course, is the protection. You don't want any family member to suffer. మీరు తీసేసుకొని వెంటనే ఏదో అయిపోతుంది అని కాదు, కానీ ఇట్స్ జస్ట్ ద పీస్ ఆఫ్ మైండ్. దాంట్లో మీరు కాస్ట్ ఎంత పే చేస్తున్నారు, వెరీ నామినల్ అమౌంట్. సమ్టైమ్స్ ఇట్ కుడ్ బి లెస్ దెన్ వాట్ యూ స్పెండ్ ఫర్ యువర్ మంత్లీ లంచ్కో, డిన్నర్కో, థియేటర్ వెళ్తే మూవీ దీనికి దానికన్నా తక్కువలోనే వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో జస్ట్ టు హ్యావ్ అ పీస్ ఆఫ్ మైండ్ అండ్ యూ డోంట్ వాంట్ పీపుల్ హు ఆర్ లెఫ్ట్ బిహైండ్ ఇన్ కేస్ ఎనీథింగ్ హ్యాపన్స్ టు సఫర్. దట్స్ ద బేసిక్ మోటో ఇన్ దిస్ పార్ట్.
So, at what stage should a person start investing in their life insurance?
So this is more on the protection part. We say this is just an expense write-off. The minute you start earning, earning అనేది శాలరీలో ఉండొచ్చు, బిజినెస్లో ఉండొచ్చు. ఆ మనీ ఇఫ్ ఎ పర్సన్ ఇస్ డిపెండింగ్ ఆన్ యూ అన్నప్పుడు మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి. మనం ఏం చెప్తామంటే ద ఎర్లీ యూ స్టార్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు మీకు మంచిగా ఉంటుంది, ఎందుకంటే ప్రీమియం చాలా తక్కువ వస్తుంది. ఏజ్ బట్టి చాలా ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతూ పోతుంది. ద ఎర్లీ యూ స్టార్ట్ ద బెటర్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్ అన్నట్లా. దట్స్ వాట్ ఆర్
So that's my next
next
question.
question.
అండ్ ఒక ఫ్యామిలీకి యావరేజ్గా ఒక ఇన్సూరెన్స్ చేయాలి అని అంటే యావరేజ్గా ఎంత అమౌంట్తో స్టార్ట్ చేస్తే బెటర్? నువ్వు చెప్పినట్టుగా ఏజ్ వైజ్ స్టార్టింగ్లో అయితే ఎంత పెట్టచ్చు, అండ్ లేటర్ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద లైఫ్ అయితే ఎంత ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయొచ్చు?
అంటే టు జస్ట్ గివ్ ఎన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, లెట్ us టేక్ వన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఇప్పుడు ఒక ఫ్యామిలీకి మాకు హైదరాబాద్ ఫ్యామిలీలో లైఫ్ స్టైల్ బట్టి ఇట్ వేరీస్. అగైన్ వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ ఇన్కమ్, వాట్ యువర్ ఎర్నింగ్ అని అట్లా. ఇప్పుడు యావరేజ్ మిడిల్ క్లాస్ ఫ్యామిలీకి మనకి 50 ఒక 1 కిడ్ ఉంటే 50 మ్యాండేటరీగా రిక్వైర్ ఫర్ ఆర్ రెంటల్ కావచ్చు, స్కూలింగ్ కావచ్చు, వేరే ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ క్యూములేటివ్లీ వాట్ ఎవర్ యూ సీ అట్లీస్ట్ బేర్ 50,000
per
per month.
per month.
So that will come up to 6 lakhs. So if I keep this, if you need 50,000, let us say on average, if you keep it in a bank of 1 CR, on average you'll be getting around 45-50. So that is one part of it. So the basic rule of thumb is, let us say I'm taking as 10 lakhs as your base income, what you're earning in that, what we say a rule of thumb is 20 times of it. 20 times of it will be 2 CR.
Correct.
2 CR is what you need to take as a coverage part of it when you start earning. And this coverage, once you started, at least we take minimum of up to your age of 60. This is what we recommend it. Once you've taken up whatever the cost of premium which will come in, that will be the same throughout the life of the term of the policy if you're taking up to 60 years.
కరెక్ట్. ఒక పర్సన్ ఒక బేబీకి 50,000 పర్ మంత్ వాళ్ళు ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయాలి అని అంటే దే షుడ్ బి ఎర్నింగ్ మోర్ దెన్ 2 lakhs పర్ మంత్.
So what I was saying is a 50,000 is what I was saying is your cost of living, not for the one child. It's for the entire family as a normal average lower middle class and little above middle class family. If you need 50K is what your source of expenses are, since you are financial contribute. So the cost of somebody, let us say it's a 35 years old person and his income, let us say, is taken 1 crore of coverage. If you're taking it for 1 crore for 60 years, his cost will probably come up to around 20 to 25 if it's a normal standard line. This is the cost which he has to pay for the entire policy term, which is going to be for up to his age of 60. So if you divide it, which I was saying in my previous example, it will be less than what you'll be spending per month for your movie theater or lunch on. If you go as a family of 3 also, lunch on an average will come up to how much? Around 3 to 4,000. This is less than that if you look at it. So when I say that 20 to 25, it's per annum. Per annum. Per annum
Per
is
lakhs.
the
20 to 25
per
lakhs.
annum,
Lakhs per
thousand
per annum.
per annum is the cost. So if you
that's
look
all.
at it, it's averagely will come to around 2,000, 2,200 per month. So that's nothing. If you look at the overall picture, it will be probably less than your 1% or 2%
Correct.
of what your expenses are. So this is the first step. You need to look at it. That's what we advise people to do it. And then comes the rest of the planning of for your child's educations, or it could be for your wealth creation for your house, or it could be for your higher education for your child, or it could be for pension plans or passive income which you want to receive. Those should be the next focus of items to be looked at it.
Okay. So what is the most common mistake people make while going towards purchasing insurance?
So what we have seen it, people will mix up with investments with the term part of it pure. So before you even look at any kind of investment, the investment could be again in the liquid part of it, which could be in your equity, mutual funds, or investments in your property or a house. The first thing to safeguard for yourself is first is take your health insurance, even though if you have a company, you're working for a company, or if you have your own company. The second part is getting a protection for yourself. What we see a lot of people thinking, as an employee the companies will
Companies
protect
will,
you,
correct.
but are you married to the company? Will it be there? You're there with the company, the coverage will go. But the if you look at an average, people don't stay in the same company for a long period of time. Sometimes you want to take a career break, maybe you want to start your business. So what we suggest, as we were discussing the prior
The insurance
example,
what we paid will lapse.
will be lapse out. So if you take at an early age, and that will continue, and this will be your personal insurance. Even if you change from company to company, you'll have something for
For your own.
yourself, and this will continue for. And it doesn't mean that only the husband should take, and a wife also can be taken out, in this case.
Should insurance be viewed as a protection, investment, or both?
Normally, we suggest first look at pure term itself. That's the most viable way of looking at. Just take a coverage for yourself without looking up, mixing up with
Coverage
it.
yourself means
Uh,
for protection.
Protection. Take
Okay.
the financial protection, and then start looking at the other part of the
Investment part.
investment part of it.
Okay. So, what factor should someone check before choosing a policy?
There are a lot of companies. There are 26 companies. Among there are top three companies. Tata is one of those companies to be looked at it, because their focus is more on the term part of it, and also it gives you a lot of flexibility for a customer. Whatever he needs, or options are there. So what you need to look is, you have to consult with a person who was in this field. I'm sure there are a lot of online things. What you need to look at is not the time of taking the policy, but somebody who can serve you during your absence, also somebody to serve your family. So if you take in help of an advisor, they will be able to help you and guide you, and see that whatever you've taken up, that will be there for the entire life of the plan.
Okay. So, what are the documents you need to buy an
So
insurance?
basically, when you especially if you're looking for the protection part of it, the companies will look at the eligibility part. The eligibility part is the financial eligibility. In that case, it should be an active income. Passive incomes like rental income, interest on fixed deposit will not be considered. Meaning, like, if you're not there, that active, you are part of the earning part of it. So you need to have either an employment or a business which your contribution is required, your physical presence is required for you to contribute to the family. So this is the financial eligibility. They look at it. If you're a salary person, they look at your salary statements. Or if you are a business owner, filing your ITRs of 3 years is what will be considered. If you're a new company, maybe 2 years is can be considered for that part of it. Financial eligibility, the second part what is required is the medical. Are you physically fit? Are you a normal, like in a standard life? For example, let us say it's not a standard life. There'll be different parameters to be looked at it based on the risk factor of the medical conditions. Company might accept it, may not accept it. It's case to case basis. We can discuss on that part of it.
Okay. So, can we share a real life story where life insurance made a specific difference to a family?
I have seen quite a few cases. I just wanted to start with one example. This person, we gave him a coverage. He was in his late 20s, and pandemic happened, and he got married, and then he passed away unexpectedly around 33. What happened, though he had taken the one part, he's taken a protection part of it. After a couple of years paying it, he lapsed the policy in spite of us kind of asking him to pay and making a follow-up calls. One thing saved him was what he had done was he had taken a limited payment. For example, in the previous example, what we had discussed is, you take coverage up to 60 years, but your premium payment terms could be around 15 years. So he had done that, but he had paid for only couple of years. So proratedly, he got some, like his family member, his wife got some proportionate benefit out of it, though he had lapsed paying that particular policy. So we were able to settle it in that case. So that one case, and I we have seen a lot of people suffer with it. One more incident which I wanted to discuss is, in my team itself, they sourced a person from, he was into IT company, and at the same time he was also doing a share brokering. What he was doing was, he was taking an credit from his debit credit card, and then based on the interest he was doing trading. He thought he'll become an overnight rich, which all of us know it doesn't
It
happen
doesn't
now.
happen.
So he was borrowing on interest, and you know how much the interest are, and he was doing this for quite number of months. But unfortunately, within that 1 year of taking the policy, he committed suicide because he couldn't bear the financial burden.
Oh,
But as we all know that, suicidal is not covered in the first year. The second year on, whenever it happens, it's covered up. So this is another instance which I've seen it, unfortunate things to happen. And I'm sure in our circle of people whom we interact with, in rare instances we see how the families are suffering who are left behind. So this is one, and we have also given a lot of claims part of it. In incident happens, there are very few of them.
what is the most satisfying part of your profession?
When I see, like, the person is no more there, and then we are able to help the family to
Who are
continue their
left behind?
financial left behind, the burden of for them to meet their expenses, at least if some part of it is covered. Emotionally, I can't do anything, at least to an extent of possible of giving that financial, relief. It could be for the wife, it could be for their parents, it could be for the children's
Children.
educations. If they're not suffering, I think that part is where I see the impact I'm able to do it.
Correct.
And one more thing in my, I not only do for direct business, we also have a team which we build. We tie with a lot of people whom we work with. So in that way, I have built a lot of women people who are part of my team who help. We help them to earn money in our business. We train them, get them licensed out, and they start earning with us. So I've seen a lot of people without much background doing very successful in this module.
Very nice. What challenges do you face while educating people about insurance?
I think after pandemic, the awareness has spread so much. We have seen so much of uncertainties, and in fact, a lot of people now are inquiring a lot. Now they've realized the importance of it. We have a lot of NRI clients, and now it's very common. Like people are very, it's considered as one of the things first thing to be done on. So the awareness has really helped out in a fortune way or a positive way after pandemic. People way of thinking have changed a little bit. That's one thing, slow change is happening.
Very nice. Now we'll do a rapid fire round. One financial habit everyone should develop.
Follow the rule of thumb, which we were discussing. The first thing is once you start earning money, take a health insurance. The second part, the financial protection part of it, have it. And the third thing, start, for example, let us say you're earning 100 rupees. In that, start putting in your needs and wants. And 20% of it, at least start putting in your savings. 20%, 100 rupees I've earned,
20
20
rupees.
rupees, just put it out. First thing, do that, and then align your need, absolutely need, put at those expenses, and wants where you have the flexibility whether to do it or not. You follow this discipline from day one, you'll be set for life. You don't need to be an overnight rich, just whatever money you earn it, just follow this rule of thumb. I think all of us will be set with that
Okay.
discipline.
Term insurance or traditional insurance?
Or term insurance, first things first.
Biggest money mistake people make.
Just getting into the trap of when you're early part of when you start earning, getting into mortgages, taking into loan, buying gadgets when you don't need it, spending too much money on your car part of it. Have this discipline of first, as we discussed, taking into this part of it, look at wants as wants only, don't make that as your needs. Set aside 20% of all your earnings. If you follow it, I think that's what
Okay.
decide.
One piece of advice for younger professionals.
Um, take nowadays everything is available online, but as we say, even any illness I have, I can google it, but will it be an expert? Not
Correct. Yeah.
necessarily. You need somebody to guide you and help you out. You are maybe good with that, but still having somebody to have this journey of having a discipline and consistent
Go through a proper professional rather
profession
than app one.
app mode
Correct.
will help you to walk you through the circle, and somebody will be
Correct.
mentoring you, guiding you, and telling you what is the purpose, why are you starting, reminding on that will help you on that part of it. Don't get in the trap of getting into, getting a house immediately, or getting into gadgets, or getting into car. First putting in your emergency fund of at least 6 months to 12
Correct.
months, then slowly, in a very disciplined way. If you have a need for some a need, you have to anyway have this expenses, but a want, a luxury which you feel, don't think impulsively. Think for a month. After a month or 2 months you still feel this is what I really need, then buy it. Don't be impulsive. If that could be followed, I think you'll do very well with that.
One piece of advice for business owners.
Business owners, we have seen India is the largest segment where a lot of small and medium business companies are there. We also know that lot of family-based companies are also there. First, take a protection for your family, a nominee. Since it's a family-based, maybe your employees also working through two with you for generation together. Have some kind of protection for them also, to see that the business will continue in case if you're not there. Make a provision for that.
Okay. What's one message you would like every family in India to remember about financial security?
It's not a rocket science. It's a simple math. Don't get too much emotional with it. Just follow the rule of thumb. Start writing it down what you want, when you need it. Put in your goals out. If you write it down and have a discussion with somebody, if you can do this in a very systematic way, I think all of us will be able to be in a better position, at
Okay.
least financially.
Okay. Some questions for our entrepreneurs, for the businessmen, business owners. Why should every business owner have life insurance?
Oh, business owners, one is the personal one, which I said, anything happens, which will come to your family. The business owner should have it because you have
Business
a
itself is
business
a
is
risky thing.
a risky thing. And then if something happens, you are not the sole person. There are others who are also there. It could be your directors, or it could be your staff or employees who are working for them. So you want that business to continue. One way of it is giving a key man insurance or taking a protection on that part, so that whatever business you've started will have a continuity. There'll not be a stopover once anything happens to you. So that's what I would say for the business owner to look at it the minute you start the company. Look at this parameters to ensure that whatever business you started, whatever vision you have, vision that should continue even whether you're there or not.
Correct. How can life insurance help in business succession planning?
Uh, there are a lot of parameters to be looked at, as we were discussing the last example. I know this is not a word lot of us would like to hear it, that what in case something happens, but it does happen. You want the business to continue. So whoever is taking over nowadays, kids may don't want to take over your business. Maybe an employee or a director who has been committed want to take over. So if you plan it properly, maybe that could be carried over to them. And if you've taken any kind of coverage, the liquid which will happen, meaning you are the key person of an organization, gives them the breathing space for a couple of years to run that, and then cope up with this loss and then continuity.
Correct. And what happens to a business when the key earning number is no longer there?
Yeah.
So we were talking
So
about.
that's what the thing was. We've been discussing it. What happens? The key person is the key person of the organization. By the time you hire another person to fill up that gap, will take time. Challenges are there. It's all a matter of time. So if you've taken a key man insurance, what happens? You give that financial money to that organizations to find that key person to replace it, and the liquid money which the company will suffer will be replaced with this part of it. So the continuity will be there. Instead of closing a company, whatever purpose you started for will continue.
ఓకే. సో మీకు అర్థమై ఉంటుంది. ఫస్ట్ థింగ్ మనం పిల్లలకి పెళ్లి చేయంగానే ఆ పెళ్ళవ్వంగానే పిల్లలు ఏం చేయాలి, ఫస్ట్ జాబ్ చేయడం స్టార్ట్ చేసిన దగ్గర నుంచి ఆవిడ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ చేయమంటున్నారు. ఫస్ట్ మీకోసం మీరు ఒక లైఫ్ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ తీసుకోవడము, తర్వాత మీరు ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ కోసం వెళ్ళడము, ఈ 2 పార్ట్స్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. నెక్స్ట్ పెళ్ళవ్వంగానే మీ లైఫ్ పార్ట్నర్ కోసం మీరు ఇన్వెస్ట్ చేయడం. నెక్స్ట్ పిల్లలు రాగానే ఆ పిల్లల ఎడ్యుకేషన్ కోసం, వాళ్ళ మ్యారేజ్ కోసము మీరు ముందుగా ప్రిపేర్ అవ్వడం. నెక్స్ట్ లాస్ట్ పార్ట్ ఈజ్ ఫర్ రిటైర్మెంట్ పర్పస్. వీటికి మీరు చేసుకున్నాక నెక్స్ట్ కమ్ టు బిజినెస్ ఓనర్స్. బిజినెస్ పెట్టంగానే మీరు ఒక ఇన్సూరెన్స్ తీసుకుంటే మీరు ఏదైనా అయితే, మీకు ఏదైనా అయితే, ఫైర్ యాక్సిడెంట్స్ అవ్వచ్చు, మనకి ఏదైనా అవ్వచ్చు, అలాంటిది ఏ పరిస్థితుల్లో అయినా నెక్స్ట్ ఫ్యామిలీకి ఎఫెక్ట్ అవ్వకుండా ఆ ఇన్సూరెన్స్ మనీ కాపాడుతుంది. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ వీ లెర్న్ ఫ్రమ్ శోభ. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ శోభ.
Thank you. Pleasure
Hopefully
to be
I
here.
have explained your thing in short word Telugu.
Right, you've done it in a brief way.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you. And we will meet again with another entrepreneur in our podcast, that is the Varahi Circles. Thank you.
Thank you.